Okay, guys. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the MFB podcast episode. What episode is it? Episode 19?
You are a terrible. You're a terrible host.
Boo. Me
My
making it
name
better,
is
boo.
Bun, and I'm the B of MFB, and I'm here with the M Mac.
Huh.
Hi, Mac. And then,
What the fuck?
Hello.
and I'm
What's
with
up?
the F. Fern.
Yippee.
Yay!
Yippee.
This is our January episode, surprisingly, shockingly, and
Oh, wow.
that
it's January.
means that 2023 is over. I can
Thank
see my mic
God.
peaking, but whatever. So we're gonna start this episode off a little differently, and I want
not.
to know our 2023 edition Rose Thorns, not Buds. Okay, I want to hear your guys' 2023 edition
Okay.
Rose and Thorn.
All right. As the host,
Who
would
is
you like
ready?
to go first?
Okay, I guess I'll go first. Fine.
Go
Okay,
first.
so my rose, I have two roses, surprisingly, for the entire year. I think because, like, I was choosing based off of, like, what stood out for my entire, like, 2023,
Yeah.
And I think the first one was that, I unlocked the achievement of going on my first ever solo trip by myself forever. Ever.
All right.
Forever.
Yeah,
You put it
but
on.
that was yeah. I'm not back yet. I'm still on my solo trip. But so it was my first ever solo trip to Japan. Yay!
Yippee.
But I think I'll also pair that, like, rose with my second rose, which was in the summer. We went to my cousin's wedding. It didn't really, like, at the moment, I don't know if I seemed so, like, excited about it, but I was super excited about it. Not gonna lie, it, like, it ran my whole entire year because, like, I was thinking about it, we were preparing for it, and, like, I got all of these plans to, like, get the photographer to do something special so that I could draw a picture for my cousin and whatsoever, and I just got that finished right now. And, like, whatchamacallit, also MFB came along because my cousin's super supportive of, like, the concept of MFB, and he really likes, like, Mac and Fern and stuff like that, so it was great. Shout out cuz. So that was my
Yippee. Yippee.
that was my rose.
Oh.
And the thorn. Do you guys want to guess what
I was
my
just gonna
biggest thorn-
say before that,
Ah?
like in the photos of the wedding, bro, you look very like excited.
I was
Just
so
the biggest
happy.
smile ever. So yeah, you could tell. Yeah.
I would
Yeah.
also like to say we never clapped before we started.
It's okay.
It's GG,
Okay.
bro.
Do you want to do a clap now?
What difference does that make?
No, okay.
It'll be
Well, just know
fun.
that I started 35 seconds into. Okay, just go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay,
Keep going.
fine,
Keep
fine.
going. Keep going. Keep going. That's alright.
Okay. But yeah, do you guys want to guess what my, like, biggest thorn of 2023 was? It's
You already
pretty
said- wait,
obvious.
You already said your second one? Your second rose?
Yeah, and my second one, my first one was what's my first one? My first one was my solo trip, and then my second one was the
Oh.
wedding.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
go ahead.
But I only have one thorn
Thorn.
for the entirety of 2023. Do you guys want to guess what it is?
Oh,
I don't know.
Was it arenas disappearing on Apex Legends?
Was that this year?
That was
That
last
was
year.
Or was
yeah.
that 2023?
Like 2022.
That was 2023.
What?
Oh.
I thought it was 2022.
Oh.
Nah, dude.
Oh.
It wasn't
What?
gone for a year.
What?
Feels like it. Fucking.
It feels
Because,
so
dude,
long.
you gotta remember that the battle pass restarts every, like, what, 3 to 4 months. So, like, only two
So,
battle
like-
passes ago was when arenas disappeared,
Damn, dude.
right? There's
Are
no
you
way.
searching
right?
it up?
What's it? Season 16.
What season? is it now?
December.
December of 2022.
That was
Two?
Feb 2023.
Boom! Knew it. Told you. Ha ha ha.
Damn. Oh my
Hee hee ha, hee hee.
gosh. I
Crazy.
can't believe gone too soon, gone too soon. No, it was something very like um it was something worse.
Damn, worse than that. Couldn't
Worse
be.
than that. I don't know.
Couldn't be.
Yeah, my
No
thorn for
way.
2023. Come on. It happened
Hmm.
twice to me this last year.
Oh, I would not like to say. You can explain.
Yeah. Okay. So my
Um.
biggest thorn was when I got food poisoning for the first time.
Yep.
Oh.
And got
It was
sick.
terrible. It was terrible. Especially like I think the first time compared to the second time I got it last year, it really took the cake because the first time
Yeah.
it was on my birthday and it was associated with like so many like bad stuff cuz like uh, first of all, I was knocked on my birthday. Second of all, like I couldn't celebrate my birthday. Third of all, I got stood up on my birthday, and then fourth of all, I had to get gifted freaking digestive fiber cereal from Fern because of
Wait, who'd you
it.
get stood up by? What?
Yes, he's in the room.
Oh, Mac? Mac stood you up?
Yeah, because he said he would come over and then he just didn't.
Sounds like
But
Mac.
yeah.
Bruh.
Yeah, so
He's
then that
busy,
was
man.
my.
Sorry.
And he said it was
Fuck.
worth it, so I don't know. I don't know.
Worth not going?
Yeah.
And there's some shade in the MSB. Episode
Oh,
19.
oh. I will
Yeah,
continue
he's
that
smiling, yeah.
story. I will continue that
Yeah.
story on my thorn.
Oh, okay. Well, take it away then. I'm done.
Oh, okay. So
Oh, Buds? Rose Thorn Buds? What the fuck?
No, because that was for the entirety of 2023. Like,
Some bullshit,
there's
yo.
nothing.
I wrote some shit. Oh, it's just stupid.
Oh, okay, damn. Because
okay.
like initially, I was just like, I'm looking forward to 2024. Because like, obviously, like
That's such
I
a
think
boring thing to say, though.
no,
What's
because it makes
looking
sense.
2020?
Because
Hey, I'm looking forward to
my
next year. Like, what the fuck?
because ever since my birthday rolled around, my sister turned 17, and like there's a tradition in the Philippines where 18-year-olds get like a really big celebration. So as
Yeah.
soon as my sister turned 17, like in 2023, like we started like talking about like starting to prepare like the big celebration for
Yeah.
her 18th birthday, which is this year. So we spent the entire year just thinking about it, like preparing for it. Even in the summer, we got her dress and like everything like that. And so yeah, it's like that's the only thing that I was looking forward to, like when I was thinking about like the biggest thing I was looking forward to in like 2023. It's called the debut.
Same thing.
But yeah, so that's I guess like if I were to put like an actual answer in, that would be that specifically.
Nice.
But yeah, take it away, Mac.
Okay. So my rose thorn of 2023, I got a couple stuff because a lot of
Yeah.
stuff happened in 2023. It's wild when I look back, look at my
Yeah.
albums, and I'm just like, whoa, like all of that happened last year, and I'm like, that's crazy. So in no particular order of like start of the year to the end of the year. First was bringing my car back to life, which was my dad's car, the Beamer that I
Oh
like
yeah.
kept saying that we would fix it over the course of the fall. That was really fun. I'm still gonna continue using the Beamer over the course of this year and then work on a different car over time. But for now, the Beamer, big moment, very fun, very fun.
Okay.
Second was the entire summer of 2023, because holy, that was a time when we were like all vibing, me and like a couple other guys. We would have like countless cookouts every week, over and over, just meeting up with each other every time at someone's house. And like we would make a bunch of different recipes. Like we would make chicken, like we would make pasta, we would make I remember I made like it was supposed to be a burrito, but I used the filling to just be the filling by itself, and then just having that on top of rice, and it was really good. Um, we made oh, I think a bunch of stuff we made was just mainly chicken, to be honest, and like stuff around
Protein.
that. But like yeah, we were grinding over like the course of the summer. So we ended up also doing a bunch of gym workouts together, and like also just eating out afterwards at like a Denny's or some other place that we knew that would be good to eat after our workouts. And that was really fun. That was really really fun. Just always constantly seeing each other every week for the workouts and eating and stuff like that. And then mentioning that we also had the countless of hangouts that we did with the same group of guys, where we went to like an escape room, we went to like um a bunch of festivals, I guess you could say, that was close by in a different city. That was also really fun. We played this game that we called it Hawkeye, and it's this game where we didn't do anything because we're all pussies, and it's just really funny. But then again, two of the guys in our friend group are in relationships, so they couldn't really participate. But it's basically you when someone eyes someone that's like really good looking, we would say Hawkeye immediately while we're like together in the same group, like walking around. And then we would immediately try to find, or the other people, except the person that saw them, would try to find the same exact person that they're looking for or that they're staring at. Um, and then we would, like, the amount of times where we would like joke with each other, like, yo, walk up, yo, say something, yo, it'd be funny, yo, come on, you have to do it, don't be a pussy. And none of us ended up doing anything, but it was just really funny to do that because it was something to do while we were there walking around, instead of like just eating and doing the activities there. um and then going back to the escape room was really fun. It was really chaotic because we got stuck at one part and we ended up just like going back through our steps. We're like, yo, dude, what did we miss? And then all of a sudden, everyone's just like trying to figure out, like, be very intelligent, while me just like looking around the room. And then I just find this weird, like, obvious compartment that's super open to see. And I just open it, and then boom, it was the thing to go to the next room. So we're just like, dude, what the hell? Like, it was so obvious, and I'm just like, see, we wouldn't have finished it if it wasn't for me, man. Like, I did all the work. I did
It was
everything.
all you. It was
It was
all
all
you.
me. It was all me for that one room, and then the rest of the other rooms were just, I didn't do anything. I was just like asking questions of like what to do. But like that was good. Uh Another thing that happened was, of course, very recent, my trip to Ottawa. So my sister's wedding. That was a big, big moment. That was really fun. That was my first wedding I've ever been to. That like I actually sat through, like, from start to finish, because I did go
Mm.
to a wedding beforehand. But I got there fairly late because of something that happened beforehand, family thing. But still really fun, both weddings. And then another thing was, before the summer, I was working, and I was like on this grind of like, just taking care of myself, blah blah blah. So I was like pretty bulked up. Like I have like old pictures of what I looked like before that summer of last year, and like I look completely different now. Um,
Mm-hmm.
but then of course I will continue in my thorns for what happened. Um, and then the also amount of times that I went clubbing throughout the last year was crazy. It was so fun. The amount of people I randomly met, and vibed with, it was really good. Good people. Um, and then yeah, I'm trying to keep it short because I have a lot. And then
Yeah.
continuing to my thorns for last year. After last year's summer, I couldn't work because of school in the summer, and then I also stopped working out just because like school kind of like messed me up because I suck at academics. um,
Rawr.
so that messed me up after summer. So in the fall, I lost a lot of weight, and I went from like what, almost 140, so like 136, 137, I remember, and I went all the way down to what was my lowest, 101, 110 or something, 109. I lost a lot of weight because I stopped doing the grind because I was working in the beginning of the year, and like I was just on this routine of like making my own meals because like I had the money to like buy my own ingredients, working out after work, blah blah blah. So I definitely I definitely lost definitely lost the routine, the consistency. Um Second was the amount of useless dates I went on because I was down bad last year. Um like the amount like I can continue the stories later, but
Yeah.
man, the amount of like I would like talk to a person for like 2, 3, 4 months, then after seeing them in person one time, gone, ghosted.
It's
I'd be
over.
ghosted. I'd be ghosted immediately. I don't know, man. It was definitely like the places I was looking in, because like last year I was like only doing it through apps. So definitely that's a big thing.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that was bad. And continuing to what Bun said about me missing out on her birthday, I was supposed to meet both Fern and Bun after the date of like on the same day, but through the night of dropping them off, before dropping them off, they wanted me to pull into a parking lot so I could talk to them more, and then I ended up talking to them for like 3 hours, 4 hours through the night, and I ended up coming home at like 3 and 4 in the morning. So, my bad. I apologize, Bun, for missing on your birthday. I do have
Well, I mean,
something
I'm sure it's
planned
fine
still,
if you know it
but
worked out, right?
yeah, but it didn't.
Did it work
It didn't because
out?
they were showing a lot of red flags. But
Well, you asked about them.
well, no, that was okay. Okay, I will explain even further because you pulled another question that needs to be informed on. So through the night that we were talking in those 3 to 4 hours, she asked the question of, "Hey, what are your red flags?" I said mine, but then all of a sudden, she thought it was a game to see what red flags that she has that would shock me, and she listed out like a good 20 red flags. And I mean, a lot of the red flags that she did have were definitely something to be noted on, but they weren't like ones that were surprising, because it's just a lot of like, it makes sense. Like, it makes sense that you would have that red flag, or like it makes sense to like how it led up to have that red flag, that type of thing. So it's like, um that's why Bun mentioned the fact that like I asked, because like I also, you know, reciprocated
Yeah.
the questions. And then continuing was school in general. My summer school was terrible. Didn't do that good. I was struggling a lot. And then at the end of the year, because I stopped working and I still don't have work. I my money my bank is not, it's not nice. It does not look good. Does not look nice. So that's really bad. And then
I'm
just
still
not doing
recovering from
after.
Christmas.
Yeah, dude,
You still.
it's bad. It's bad. Like I went through the entire year off of working for a year, and I'm gone. And then Christmas happened, I'm even more gone. So it's like it's definitely been rough. And then the last thing is just really not doing anything after that summer happened. Like through fall and winter, like I haven't really been doing anything, and it's definitely sucks. But we'll be back. Okay,
Yeah, we'll get that
I'm
Yay.
done.
granted
Sorry.
on
I was like trying to
2024.
like I was trying to go as fast as possible because I had a lot. All right, go on, Ethan.
You know what, Mac? It's so well. I mean, I think now that it's been like almost a year, I think I wouldn't. I don't know what would have happened if you did come on your birthday. So, like, it's fine now. I guess like, I'm not too
It's
salty
a
about
story
it.
to tell.
As long as you come this year.
Yo,
I think we should
I'm
just
about
start. I think we should go on a double date.
yeah. I just need to go back on the app and then
No,
try and
please. This
schedule
one's
something. Like I'll
special.
talk to them. I'll talk to them for like 2 months, and then just be like, hey, can we like meet up specifically on this day
I'm
in
only
March?
free on this day.
Like only on this day. We can talk about and we can talk about anything. You can tell me about the greatest stories. You
Yo,
can tell me
we
the
could
worst
do
stories.
what we could fly some if you really want to.
You want to fly in March? We can fly in March.
Let's go.
But
It's because like okay, whatever. But like yeah, as long as you guys hopefully come this year. But okay, Bird, take it away.
Because you said it like that. Because you said it like
They're
that.
aggressively.
yeah, it's kind of
I don't want.
demoralizing. I don't.
They're aggressive. They were aggressively shaking their heads.
Yo,
Can't
No.
believe it.
No.
Yo, I'm looking into my water bottle. I think it's time to go.
I think it's time to leave the
think I'm like-
call.
I have this weird feeling in the future that I just don't. I'm not gonna go.
Oh, I think I'm just gonna
Please.
like fall terribly ill or something on that day.
I'm really gonna go and visit the most ill country and stay there.
I'm gonna just do something
and come
useless.
back.
I'm gonna just drive.
I'm just
somewhere.
gonna try and get COVID.
I'm gonna invite all of my friends and then hang out with them while she's having her birthday party.
I'm gonna throw my own boo.
I'm just gonna disappear.
Mac and I are just gonna
So
fly
sad.
together.
Okay,
We're
okay,
gonna
go
fly.
on, go
Mac
on,
and
go
I
on.
fly
I
to
might
Japan.
actually cry. I might
And then we
actually
hit
cry.
Vegas, and then we come back.
I might
Dude,
actually
we can't do
cry.
anything in Vegas, bro. My
Why not?
birthday's
Only
later
I
in the year.
can.
I can't do
Oh
Dummy.
wait, yeah, I guess so. But I mean,
Maybe
like,
not
yo,
Vegas.
fuck, we don't.
Hey, LA.
Okay.
LA is free.
Yeah, we could go to. Is it? Is LA? What? What's the age in LA?
Oh, never mind. It's probably the same.
I
No,
thought
I think it's
America
all
was
the same in
all
America.
21.
I thought, yeah, I thought
sorry. It's
all
all
of
the same in
America.
America.
I mean, we could go to like Alberta, some shit.
What's there to do in
Yo, I'm
Alberta?
sorry
Fucking
for all the
nothing,
Albertans out there.
Yo,
but
Albertians,
like,
are you guys fucking real? Like, you guys
Dude.
do things?
I
Do you guys know how to
apologize.
drive?
Okay.
Whoa.
Yo, that's
Whoa.
crazy.
Sorry.
That's great.
Yo,
Yo, for real, though,
Coming
every time I
from
see an
me-
Albertian plate, though, those motherfuckers cannot drive. For
Yo,
some
They are
reason, bro.
scary to be
Okay.
on
They
the
just,
road
like,
with.
not.
They'll just like do stupid shit for no reason. Like, I just don't get it. Like they'll just turn left or like they'll indicate while turning. And it's like, bro, why? Why you gotta do that, man?
They'll
Like,
indicate after
why you
turning.
like keeping me on my toes, man? Like, oh fuck, you're just gonna slow down here.
Dude.
Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I'll never know your next move.
And it's like all of them. But I mean, hey, there was one time where I had to rent a car and it came with an Alberta plate. But
Ah,
you know,
you're
they're
one
pretty
of
cool.
them.
The way that Alberta works is like you don't have to display a front plate,
Mhm.
so it's like your car would look really cool.
Yeah.
You know, if you just
It's really
had
clean
the
at the front.
Albertian license plate, and the text is red, so it is kind of cool.
It is
in
red.
BC. You know.
Very nice.
But anyways, my
Yes,
Rose Thorn
continue.
Bud
Continue,
for
please.
2023.
I would love to hear.
Yeah, I was figuring out what I wanted to do first.
Oh, okay.
Or okay, so for 2023, let's say my rose was like well, okay, you know, honestly, I'm gonna say like the entirety of summer as well, but not for the same reasons as Mac. I mean, Mac is already pretty fucking extroverted, so I don't really go out as much. So it's like for me, you know, going out a lot is pretty crazy. So I did that a lot. For my birthday,
Yep.
it was pretty fun. You know,
It sure
Motherfuckers.
was.
that was pretty cool. You know, we did.
Oh
pretty
no,
much.
we did that
Yeah.
Walmart run. The crazy
Yeah.
guy was in the front.
Oh yeah, dude.
Oh, right. That dude.
Yeah, but Walmart. Yeah, because we went to go get swim trunks, but we didn't get
For
swim
your-
trunks. We just got regular shorts.
Still work?
Jacuzzi.
Yeah,
Still work? Brother?
but that was pretty fun. Sorry, not Rose. The summer was hot as fuck at one point.
Oh
But-
yeah.
The
I
heat
mean,
wave.
that was cool too. I don't really mind that. That was like something, I guess, interesting. Thorn would be in one semester. I was like, well, at the start of the semester, I was doing great. 100%. Everything was well. Still going. Midterm happened. It was still okay. I took a decent hit from the midterm, but grades were still good. and the final fucking happened. Then it was just like I did pretty bad at that course, but I didn't fail that shit. But it's just like, goddamn, like my GPA got like a little fucked, so that was kind of a thorn.
Yeah.
My bud for 2024 would be doing this shit again. This recapping. For the next MFB episode, maybe whatever 19 plus 12 is. I don't want to do the math. I don't want to do it. I'm sure that the answer is there, and I'm sure y'all motherfuckers screaming it right now, but oh man, if only I knew what 19 plus 12 was. Damn, what is 19 plus 12? Shit, I really don't know.
10 fingers.
30,
9 plus 2.
Episode 31?
35.
Carry the 1. 2. Episode 31, guys. All right.
Yeah!
Whoa, that's almost an entire month.
That's an entire month.
I'm joking.
Okay, then 2024, January, my Rose.
Yeah.
You could say it was getting glasses, but it's not really a Rose because it sucks, kind of. Like
I think that's my Rose.
It's just very big on my head, and they're kind of fire though. They're kind of fire a little bit. I'm also slowly building my room. I'm making it look nicer. Got a projector in this bitch. And it's displaying some Seinfeld on my wall right now. Pretty cool. And I'm doing some more shit with my room, maybe clearing out some stuff, maybe moving the bed. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. We'll find out. My thorn for 2024 was also getting glasses. Bro, for some reason this month has been absolutely terrible for Valorant. Like, dude, my career in Valorant has never seen like this many losses, bro. Like, it has been insane. Like, ever since the new act, my fucking god, man. The rank pool is fucked, and I just can't leave silver. I just can't. I'm just not allowed. Like, every time I win, they're just like, fuck you, and they just put me against like Smurfs, and it's like, yo, what the fuck, man? And I just can't win. I can't figure out what to do because I'm not good enough yet. I'm just trying to work on my skills, but I can't work on my skills if everybody is really good, and I don't know.
Talk about your setup, dude. Talk about your setup.
Yeah, like it got to the point where I switched like my setup. Like so this is dude I watched on Twitch named Shanks. Yeah, that guy's pretty fire. But
great.
He
Let's go.
Basically plays like 2 inches away from his face, like his monitor.
Pretty much.
And a lot of like, if you go to watch like esports shit, you could just see them motherfuckers like in their screen, like noses in their fucking screen. So I was like, you know what? Let me give it a try. Maybe it'll help. I tried it. It helped for maybe 3 games, and then it just did not help after that. Like in one game, I dropped like 30, and then I just like after that, it was just nothing good. And yeah, so that was fucked. So I reverted back to the old setup. Or just keeping it how it used to be. Because like default. Also, my eyes were getting like hooked. They were getting fried out there, man. My screen that close. And also the peripheral vision, like if I'm trying to look at my map, I don't want to have to move my full head to the top left of my screen. Like that's crazy to me. Like if I want to look at the map, I have to like actually like move my chin.
Turn your neck.
Like
yeah.
Look at the fucking map. Like that shit's crazy. My bud, I guess my bud is Mac. That's my buddy. Anyways. My bud for this month, I've been refurbishing, not refurbish it, that's not even a word that I wanted to use. I don't know why the fuck. Furnishing, I guess you could say, or fine tuning my coding skills, my computer skills. Yeah.
Oh yes, he has.
I've been doing a little bit of coding every so often.
Yeah.
Recently though, because I've been a lazy ass, and yeah. Why not? And another bud would be actually doing the fucking Patreon that we've been talking about for like, I don't know, the last episode 1. Yeah. So I think we should actually do that. Mac and I were talking about that before. But yeah, that's that.
Yeah.
Sounds like a plan. Okay, who wants to go next for January? RTB. Okay, fine, I'll go.
Okay.
Okay, so for January, okay, my first rose is that first Fern got glasses. You guys don't even know. Maybe the Patreon people will know. Maybe the people who watch our clips will know. But
Yeah, you can put it on the clip for how sexy I am. You can add a little like
he looks.
where's the sound effect? Where's the sound effect? Where's the sound effect? Mac, do it for me. Do it for me. Man, do it. Why aren't you doing it for me? The sound effect.
Sorry, you just got mobbed.
Do it.
You just got mobbed.
Give me a second. I'm trying to find it.
Bro.
Where is it? Wow, I can't find it. It's not in my favorites. Oh, right there.
Bro, that took so fucking long, man. That took so fucking long, bro.
Bro,
Ready?
Yo.
Frickin' easy.
Oh my god. We need to like mog everyone. But yeah, so
Oh boy.
did you pray today?
Did you?
We should actually
Did
use
it?
the soundboard more often in the fucking podcast.
Yeah, but
yo, for
it
real.
doesn't
Like,
it
'cause
doesn't
if you
even
didn't-
show up on our recording.
it will actually. Yeah, you're right. I don't know. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
But yeah, I'll add it
mean,
to the
like-
clips so you guys cannot miss out on the clips.
Like whenever Bun
Applause.
says some stupid shit, just
Hey. Okay, for your audio listeners, he's doing the crickets. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was my first rose of this month is that Fern got glasses. He looks so cute, guys. Like, I don't even know. It's his, like, he sent me a picture. It's just so cute. He's just so cute, man. Anyways,
what can I
he's
say,
like a
man?
little
No,
cutie
I'm
patootie.
so good in
Nice.
everything. You know, I can do it. I can do
Crazy.
long hair. I can do short hair. I can do no
Crazy.
glasses. I can do glasses. I can do beard. I can do
oh
no
my
beard. What?
goodness,
Like, come
he
on, man.
looks so
What can-
cute.
Like, what can't? Nah, I'm playing. I can't do this shit.
Like,
I can't play Valorant.
dude,
That's what I can't do. I can't
next
win
time,
5 games
next
in a
time
row.
you come over, you better be wearing those glasses of yours because you look so cute, man. You look so cute. The way he
See,
looks
like,
up into
if
the
y'all
camera
don't
just
notice,
now.
I'm being objectified right now based off of my glasses. She's like, oh my god. Glasses, all access pass to my crib. Here you go. Okay, what the fuck?
Blind boom sound. Okay. But yeah, that was my first rose. My second rose, in all seriousness,
Wait, you have more shit?
these. Yes, I have 3 roses for this month.
Oh.
The sound effect. But yeah, my second rose was that, yeah, in all seriousness, these guys, except for Mac, came over to like sleep over at my place for the very first time. And it was kind of fun. It was like they ate McDonald's in my house and we started laughing and stuff. I forgot what we were laughing at. I think we were laughing at Mac for like one of the things. But
oh yeah,
yo, the
we could
soundboard is
tell
getting
that.
distracting.
We could tell. I could tell that story actually.
Wait,
I mean,
I don't
it may
remember.
not
What
be
were we
that
laughing at?
McDonald's
I couldn't.
story.
Yo, my bad.
Oh yeah, the McDonald's story, yeah.
Yeah. Before we went to Buns, we went to McDonald's. Yeah, I can explain that later.
Yeah, okay, but yeah, so they had a little sleepover, and then on the next day, Matt came back over. He made us breakfast and like spent the morning together. It was so cute and wholesome, and like I love these guys and stuff like that. Blah blah blah.
Her definition of cute and wholesome means that she sat on her phone while we were there.
Hey,
Real.
That is-
you guys were there, and that just made me
It's just,
so
that just
happy.
means that like if we're there in company. That's all that matters.
Literally, yeah,
It
that's
doesn't
all
need to
that
speak
like.
to us.
Well, what do I talk about? You guys are talking to each other.
Like, do you understand this shit? Like, bro, she literally just was there.
It's like girl math. Okay, and then my third, I think this is gonna be like one of my ultimate like roses for 2024 because okay, if you guys don't know Apex, there's
Oh,
like
boy.
this really cute little mascot in Apex. His name is Nessie, or her name is Nessie, or whatever. It's a little like cute little thing that's based off of the Loch Ness monster, and it's just like a little Easter egg that could be
Loch Ness?
found in the Apex games. And during this current, I think it's still the current season right now. it's the Final Fantasy crossover in Apex, so I decided to like play it again because I was just like, oh my gosh, Final Fantasy, my friends like this game, so like whatever,
Yeah.
let me check this out, right? And there was like this thing where you get like abilities and stuff, not abilities, but like um little add-ons to your character if you pick something up and attach it to your gun. And there's this certain ability that will spawn like a little Nessie that will follow behind you. And like Nessie's the name of the mascot. And like it'll just follow you and make little squeaky noises and fight for you. And then I was just like, oh my god, I need this in my life right now, or else I will not be able to live, right? So then I bought one. I bought a Nessie, and it's like the best thing that have ever happened to me like this
Wow.
entire month. And I feel like,
Bro,
oh my
she's
god,
been
like
carrying that around, rely on it for it's like an emotional support stuff.
It actually is, because
I'd rather have a dog.
he's just there, and like I wish it made its little noises, but it doesn't. But oh my god, you guys should search it up. Like the little Nessie noises are the cutest thing ever.
That's
But yeah,
crazy.
so
It's gonna
yeah, no,
disappear in
I
30 days.
I brought him to school one day.
Yeah, that's crazy. I can't believe you could just bring a stuffy to school.
Dude, everyone loved him. Everyone loved this Nessie
Like,
boy.
if I brought a stuffy to school, I think I would actually get laughed at, like I would just feel embarrassed.
Like, oh my gosh, like, okay, because
It's crazy.
little side tangent here, but that was
Uh-oh.
the day where I first side tangent of 2024. But yeah, so this was the first day I brought Nessie to school. Was also a day where like Matt came over to watch like a performance that my school was hosting, and like he's a witness. He knows how much everyone loved Nessie. Okay,
Oh yeah.
like you can't deny that. So it was so fun. Like he got to go on a little adventure. Like yeah. Anyways, that was my rose. And my thorn. I think my thorn was I had to let go of a couple things in my life for this month, and I had to like actually solidify that for myself. So it was a heartbreaking process, because like I know I'll miss a lot of things, and I still look back at a lot of things that like I have to like go on. And like I keep on seeing these reels where it's just like, oh, I'm thankful that you are here in my life, but I wish we could be friends again in the future when we're ready. And I'm like, I don't know if I still think that way, but why are these reels being shown to me? Because like those reels are just like, hey, people think this way, it's a possibility, right? So it's just like, what if they think that way to the people that I let go of type beat. But you know what, that's for future me to like think about. But right now, currently, I think the hurt could not be justified at this very moment, and I'm trying to heal from it. So I think that could translate into a but actually. Like I think I'm ready to like fully like mature, like go of that, like grow out of that, and not be thinking like this anymore, even though like it's hard to get my subconscious out of it, blah blah blah. But that's something I have to work on. But my current bud, I need to really finish my homework. I'm kind of backed up. There's a daily sketchbook that I need to do, and I'm 17 days behind.
Nice.
Wow.
But yeah, that was my RTB.
Time, man.
January. Yeah.
Let's go.
Max turn.
Oh. I forgot. All right. So my
40 minutes
RTB.
on Rose Thorn Buds.
Right.
Crazy.
Right. All right. RTB on January. My rose was two of my friends that came over from Vegas. They're twins, and like I don't know, it was really nice seeing them again because I haven't seen them since last summer in person. So it was really fun seeing them again, and like going to gyms, working out, and I don't know, just spending time with them again, because it's really nice when you're around them, because they're wild. They're very unhinged.
They're
which
funny.
Is really fun. Yeah, they're funny.
They're twins.
So they're twins.
They look
Makes it
the
even
same.
better. They also like
they
the same
talk the
things.
same.
They're also obsessed with JoJo. So every single time I would drive them, it would literally just be JoJo songs playing constantly, and it's really fun. But for my thorn is the fact that last month I'd said that this month would be the time since um seasonals are over. So this will also transfer into my bud as well. But it's the fact that I also have not found a job yet.
Oh no!
I'm still stuck. It's been a month and I
It's
still
like the
haven't
sixth
found
month you've
anything.
said this.
Yes, because I said that
Everybody
in
has
my RTB
Hey,
of 2023.
gonna
I
be getting a
literally
job.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so the small story of it is that I was like not doing much of last year's fall, but then when I realized I needed to get one, people already got seasonals to work for them by the time I was looking. So I said that I would look for a job the start of this year because seasonals would be done around end of January to like the start of February ish, depending on like when they actually um let go of the seasonals. But I still have yet to get one. But I will get one. I am
You
on
will.
I have some ones in mind and possibilities, but the opportunities are still open, so I will update next podcast episode. So
Yay!
He's gonna be like, "Yo,
um
guys, sorry,
I
just a fall."
still haven't found one. But yeah, hopefully by next month I at least have like an interview or something to go off of. But yeah,
Yes,
those are my
sir.
RTBs of this month,
Okay.
January.
Let's get into the questionnaire.
Finally.
Oh my gosh, a question there for an MFP podcast? That
I
is
want to talk
insane.
about relationships
I
again.
never thought that would be a thing. Sorry, what?
So
What
it's
relationships on
actually
the
been
MFP podcast?
it's been a minute since we did an entire relationship based like episode though, because like I
Oh,
know
true.
during the beginning of the beginning of our episodes, like episode like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or whatever, right? Or
1
single
to
digit
10.
episodes. We're
Yeah.
all about relationships, but we kind of trickled out of that. But I got these burning questions inside of me that I want to ask you guys. Okay, so
Oh,
Last
burning.
episode, the last question was if you rejected friend zoned a girl, how would you
Mm.
react if she still persisted? By the way.
Mm.
okay, because that was a burning question that I had to. Okay,
What a
anyways,
romantic
Burning.
romantic burning questions. Burning romantic.
Gineminosaurus. Ginem. Gin-
but yeah, so
Orange.
I was looking through reels and like as I said during the RTB, my reels have been turning into reels like with an A lately.
Oh my
So
god, that was so funny. Sorry. I just had to make you feel like shit about that one because that was
Very
terrible.
funny.
I can't feel, but
Ooh.
so
Awkward.
I
Cricket noise, cricket noise, cricket noise.
Where's it?
no, don't play the cricket sound effect. Oh my god, they're spamming the soundboard, guys. But yeah, so I was watching reels and there was this one. Hold on, let me open it. Actually, it's been a minute. I actually forgot what it looked like.
Nokia noise.
Okay, so it was a reel that
Back to the
says
bone.
that a strong friendship. Hold on. Okay, let me. It's like a.
Holy crap. We're gonna get
Sorry.
crazy over here. We're gonna get crazy.
It's
Alright,
a
guys,
motion design
45
thing.
minutes, not even a single question asked.
It's a motion design
Let's
thing,
go.
but okay, it says a strong friendship doesn't need daily conversation. It doesn't need togetherness. As long as the relationship lives in the heart, true friends will never part. So that's the real, right?
What a
So
poem.
I was wondering, are togetherness and daily conversation actually necessary for a friendship?
Well,
I would say not really.
I would say
Really?
that both of them would be cool, but usually one of them is pretty
Is better.
good. Like
Yeah.
togetherness, I would say is kind of fundamental to start friendship or relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Daily conversation. It's pretty good. I would recommend it. It's great. If you want to advance. But some motherfuckers are just like, yo, if we don't talk as much, oh my god, they're gonna crave more. Blah blah blah. This that. You're fucking
Yeah.
weird. Yeah. The end.
Because it's like, okay, in my opinion, when I first saw this reel, I was thinking about all the times where I've kind of like accepted being in that spot where it's like, oh yeah, there are some people who think like, oh yeah, even if I don't talk to like my friend for 6 months, like we could still talk to each other and everything will be the same. But I think for me and my personal like guidelines of friendship and my standards, I personally set that like boundary where I would like conversation constantly to like continue validating that friendship. Cause like
Mm-hmm.
I'm a
Well, that's
very like
because
lonely
you need,
person. It's just like
yeah,
I
but you
want
need the validation, right? So it's like different people need different things. That's why I was like, one thing could exist without the other. Like, some people
right,
may just vibe off the togetherness. So that's why I'm like, daily conversation is really required.
Yep.
But
right. But like for my terms of friendship, like if you're gonna want a friendship with me,
one's
like
terms of service.
I'm
Yeah.
not saying that you have to change your entire space, like your entire personality for me, but it's just like, if you want to keep like this friendship afloat and make it two sided, you gotta like cater to like Bun sometimes and like talk to her just like a little bit, just a little bit, That's all
Little
I'm
is pretty
asking
big.
for. But yeah, no,
That
but
sounds like
yeah,
a lot of
so
work.
in my opinion, I think like it is necessary just because of like, that kind of boundary that I've set because like, you know, I don't know. Yeah, I just
But
I think it's really bad. It's really bad how clingy I am, but
Mm.
I just need that. I
I feel
just
like
need that.
cleanliness to an extent is okay. But like you
Yeah.
can't demand daily conversation from
Of
friendship.
course,
That
it's not
that's
Oh
like
yeah.
why I don't believe it is necessary. But
mm,
I do believe that every so often, like maybe at least once a month, if not once every 2 weeks, like y'all
Yep.
keep in touch. If not, it's like I don't know. I feel like you just be
It
missing out
depends.
so much to the
Yeah.
point where it's like when you guys reconvene, so much shit would have happened that you guys wouldn't have known. You don't know what to talk
like
about. It's just
who
Yeah.
like,
are
where
you
do I
right
start?
now?
Type shit.
Yeah,
Well,
it's just
It's
yeah.
like
I
like,
I
oh
don't
mean,
my
even know
god,
you anymore.
it's like all this shit
it's
happened.
it's definitely a thing if they've went through like a big change. So, I would say I would definitely say it's good because like I'm definitely in the situation where there are people I talk to every day. There are people I talk to every other day, and like I talk to people like on calls because I'm on Discord a lot, and like I'm always like just talking to them, even though like they're living in other places of the city and I can't really visit them as often. But it's like even the people that I haven't really talked to in a while, like it really I don't want to say that word because I know we hate that word, but it
It
really
depends.
depends.
It
It
really just
depends on the
depends, bro.
person. Because like
Honestly, it kind of
for
just
me,
depends on the
for
factor.
me, for me, it's weird because no matter if it's been like 8 months or something, if I've known you for a long time, I will treat you the same as before. We like before you just left to be busy every single day. So it's like if I haven't seen you in 6 months, I will still treat you and talk about everything that you like I've experienced or like what happened since the last time I saw you. Like I'll try my best to like just update you and whatever, right? But it's it definitely is that big thing where like Bun and Fern said, like that like talk that you need to have at least once in a while is definitely a thing, because once you don't have that, it's that awkward feeling of like should I text them? Like you don't have that comfortable feeling of like even
Mm-hmm.
texting them anymore, or like sending them a reel that you thought was funny. So it's like
Yeah.
it's definitely a big thing to have that like update every once in a bit, or like, oh hey, I'm free this day, you want to hang out, you want to go grab something to eat, update like on what we've been doing, blah blah blah, since the last time we've seen each other. Or like the normal or like what I'm doing right now, which is like I get on call every day, and it's like whoever wants to join, we can talk about what we've been doing, what we're busy on, like what, like, yeah, like just anything at all. And it's really good that at least right now that's what I'm doing to like keep my friends in contact with my life, which is just like constantly talking to them on a daily basis, which is great. But once you have that like separation of, oh shit, we're busy, oh shit, I have a girlfriend now, I can't do much with you anymore, I don't know, I moved to another city, I can't, see you in person, I'll have to visit you like in 2 years, something like that, right? Then it's just like you have to try. You have to try to think of something, calls every day, calls
Oh
once in a
man.
while, do
Oh
something.
man.
But yeah, I'd say it's good, but it's also like you don't like for a friendship, you don't want like for actual friends for an actual friendship, sorry, you don't have to think of it that much. Like it's something that will happen naturally because of how close
Right.
you are with that person. So that's why I
I
say
mean,
it
like,
depends.
I was gonna say
I
that,
very
like,
much.
Cricket, cricket, cricket. Go on, someone continue.
Parney.
but you know,
I was just gonna say, I was like pretty like, I got kind of emotional hearing like the fact that even Mac was saying like, trying is necessary, and it's like that effort goes a long way, because you can't just go into those friendships where it's just like, oh yeah, I'm really close to this person, like I can do anything. It's just like you can't just lay it on there and just let it be. There's a certain amount of effort that you still need to have, because at the end of the day it's still a relationship, right? A relationship
Mm-hmm.
is both people working at once together, right? And it's just like you can't just lay it all out and just be like, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, but yeah, that's what I was gonna say. So it's like I really respect you for like understanding that like trying exists and stuff like that. So good, Parney.
I was just gonna say that based off of like I don't know how close you are with the person, I would say like certain types or like I guess frequency of keeping up can be like skewed. Like for example, like if you're like a surface level friend, if you talk to them once every half a year, that's fucking fine.
Yeah.
They're a surface level friend.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But it kind of sucks when that friend used to be like a close friend and then they become a
Mm-hmm.
surface level friend. I mean,
Yeah.
it sucks, but
Mm-hmm.
it's like it is what it is.
Yeah. It's life.
And it's like once that distance kind of happens, it's very hard to like gain that shit back. So
Mm-hmm.
it's like you kind of have to assess what you want to try for
Yeah.
type shit.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Because
So
I
it's
mean,
like
go on.
just go, just say
Okay.
it.
Um. Yeah. I mean, it's like I forgot.
Nice.
Exactly. That's why I made you go
Nice.
first, and then you already
Fuck.
forgot it.
Yeah, because I was thinking of it before Fern talked, and I was just like, I have to hold it. I have to hold it. I have to remember it, and then it just disappeared. So go
It
on.
just.
I'll remember it. I'll remember it. Go go go.
What were we talking about?
Jeez. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What was
Fred
he
was
saying?
talking about the frequency and depending on
Oh
like
yeah, so it's like
yeah yeah
okay, because like what is it when okay, surface level friends, yes, that's totally understandable. Togetherness and like daily conversation aren't really necessary for like a surface level friend, because like obviously like, oh, if you stumble upon like a story that you really like of them, or like if you like run across them on like a street or in a restaurant, you'd be like, oh yeah, what's up, right? But it's just like if you have this deep friendship with someone and you claim to have that deep friendship, well, which I'll get into like in the next question, but if you claim to have that, I feel like there are things where it's just like, togetherness and conversation are the baseline or the bare
yeah
minimum. Cause like that's like to me personally, because it's just like, I understand like there's a tier list to friends and to friendships, friendship levels, blah blah blah. And it's like, yeah, I don't really like talk to people as often as like, maybe Mac or Fern, but it's like, I still put in this effort because I want to be closer to Mac and Fern. This is like,
Mm-hmm.
this is who I want to like be best friends with. So it's just like, it's this constant effort that has to be put in. And it's just like, you guys are reciprocating it, thank God. But, I think, yeah, that's just the thing about like, this necessary like, attribute when it comes to friendships, right?
Yeah.
So,
I remember what I was gonna say. I was gonna talk like just quickly touch on the tier list part because it's so we can go on to the next question. But
mhm.
um, it's weird because you shouldn't think of it so much as a tier list, but you should also
Mhm.
keep in mind that there should be one because I used to struggle with this thing where back in like elementary to high school or early high school, I didn't know that there at least should be a tier list because I was trying to get close with as much people as I could because that's how I thought it was, right? Like just being close friends with as much people as possible, being able to like talk to them with whatever, right? But like over time, you should also realize that you can't be in that many people's lives all at once because it's just so much like, oh, I haven't talked to this person in a while, maybe I should do something about it. Like it's just going to be so much work
It's
trying to,
exhausting.
yeah, it's exhausting. And there's just like, oh, I have a plan to work a hangout with them, but then they're having a hangout here too, and then like it's just going to be so confusing, right? So like there should be a tier list where it's like, okay, well, these people are acquaintances, these are people that like I've talked to a couple of times or like friends of friends, but they're not like that close. Then there's friends, which are people that like, oh yeah, I see them once in a while, but like I can comfortably act like myself around them. And then there's people who are closer, and then and then so on. So it's like you should at least have that tier list and just focus on the people who are at the top and people that you actually talk to and be comfortable around on a daily basis. Of course, not always seeing them on a daily basis, but you know what I mean. It's just like
Mhm.
keeping your the friends that you already have as close as possible because those are the people that are going to be in your life for the rest of your life, right? Whether it's the fact that you all have families 50 years later and it's like, oh, once in a while you still see them, but you will never see those people that were acquaintances or just low level friends. Even though it's bad to say low level friends, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, yeah.
It's just that mental like statue of like, okay, they're there, but they're not there. So I don't have to like think about them like every so often be like, oh, let's hang out.
It's
Oh,
like you wouldn't go and talk to them if your bowel movements are going crazy. It's like,
what? Okay. Yeah, I guess
um,
that's a way to put it.
but
But
What
yeah,
the
yeah,
fuck?
I don't know what that was. All
you
right.
don't talk to
Ne-
everyone about your bowel movements,
next
so.
next question.
Okay, so yeah, so like again with this like closeness of friendships, I was having like a conversation with a friend of mine from my school, and like they were asking about like how to determine whether you were someone's best friend or not, or like how do you know when it's right to call someone your best friend and have them reciprocate that with you. So like in reading the actual question, it's like, how do you know how close you are with someone?
Ooh.
Like, and how do you know that it's on the same level as you, or like they
Well,
think the
I
same?
feel like it's just like you
It's natural,
connect,
man.
and
It's
it's
so
just like you
natural.
could just tell.
It's
Feel
So
it's
it's
like,
like something
all
that you can't
natural.
like question.
well, not
W-
necessarily. I mean, you could always have like that doubt in your mind, but other than that, like for the most part, I feel like it's kind of just telling of itself. Like it'll post you on your story or like what the fuck else, like random shit like that, or like
Hmm.
I don't know what the fuck do friends do. They'll talk to each other. I don't know, like communicate, maybe call each other best friend. Like, I don't
Yeah.
But
know.
it's like
It's supernatural when it comes to like the
supernatural.
friends of like the top of the tier list. Like it's just like up there, right?
But it's like,
Best man, best woman type of thing. Like it's just like it comes naturally. You will like no, it doesn't matter how long it's been, whether it's been 5 years, 10 years. Like I have friends that I've literally seen since kindergarten, and yet they're not my best friends as much as these two. Like it comes to that like naturally in your life where you know that they're like your closest friends because of how you act with them, not because you act differently with the friends that you've been for longer or shorter. It doesn't matter. It's just like it's just that feeling of comfortability with like sharing whatever stories, how weird you can be with them, how you can share anything and like it wouldn't matter whatsoever, and you can talk about whatever thing you wanted, right? And it's like I don't know. It's just that it really is just that natural feeling, and it just comes to like spending time with them on
it's
either a
like,
daily
yeah,
basis or every once in a while.
like you could get mad at them and they'll still be your friend. Like, you could talk about anything type thing. But also, it's just like, okay, here's more context to the dilemma though, where it's just like, let's say you made this friend later down the line, and obviously, like, we've got our lives going on right now, right? So it's just like, if someone met you and like they know you have a best friend already, or like they have a best friend already, but like you don't have any best friends, let's say. And it's just like, how would you know if it's right to call them your best friend? And if you know that they'll reciprocate that, even though like you see that in their lives they seem to have like closer friends than you, but in your heart you feel like you're close enough to them. How
Well,
would you know?
I mean, you wouldn't really. I mean, if you could see that they're acting closer to someone else, then that just means that they are. It's just how it is, you know. You just gotta
Mm-hmm.
live like that. You know, sometimes I see it in
Hmm.
uh, within this fucking Discord. Like you'll see it with people and how they treat their friends and how like they'll talk to them or they'll talk about specific things with other people. That doesn't mean that you can't be friends with them. Obviously, you know, you should like maybe, you know, chillax on the whole, like, you know, they're my best friend, they're my one and only
Hmm.
type shit. You
Yeah.
know, you should always keep a little bit of distance from friends. Like the only thing that you should really like, you know, be fully accepting of like I guess the distance or like to close the distance is when you enter like a relationship, a proper relationship type
Mm-hmm.
thing. Like for friendships, you should always keep like some kind of distance or like some kind of buffer zone that like
Right.
you would be able to like look back and be like, yo, like okay, this is where we're at type shit. And you shouldn't
Yeah.
hold like expectations to the other party as well because their pyramid may not look like yours type shit.
Oh yeah.
You know, that whoever they hold at the top of their pyramid may not look like yours at all. That's fine. You know, motherfuckers be different. Yo, who the fuck is messaging this much shit right now? Mute channel, bro,
Where?
for 15 minutes. My god.
Nah, I muted Discord for only at mentions,
Fuck,
like since the
man.
beginning.
This is,
Where?
this is in the games, fucking whatever chat.
Oh.
Game
Fucking
links, yeah.
chat.
Oh.
Fucking
My bad.
chat.
It's all me. My bad.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like, but the thing is, it's like, that's kind of, it's interesting to hear that take, because it's just like, then knowing that people might not match your thoughts or your like tier list or whatever, it's just like knowing that people may not hold you or think that they're as close to you as you think that you are as close to them. It comes back to the struggle of like, one-sidedness. It's like, yes, I know you're my friend, but also it's very one-sided because I think that you're closer to like, it's like that one reel that you sent, Fern. I know it's not like the same context, but it's just like, I like you. How much? This much. Ooh, I only like you this much, or something
Hmm.
like that. And it's like,
I hate that.
and it's just like, I it's still the thing that you're saying. It's just like, yeah, they like you. It's okay to still be friends, but they don't like you the same amount as you do. So is it really okay?
Well,
Right?
what the fuck are you gonna do about it otherwise? You know, if
Yep.
you want to have them in your life because of other reasons, it doesn't mean like, yo, just because hey they don't like me as much doesn't mean like, yo, get rid of these motherfuckers. Like, bro, like, what if they're like really good at solving problems and like, you know, what if they're just like, yo, you need help with something, you ask them for help, type shit. You know, they could
So
be like
like,
the friend that is the problem solver friend, like a
I guess in
token
that
problem solver.
case, it wouldn't be like, you wouldn't, like, coming back to your distance, you wouldn't hold them as close. I think you guys need to, fuck, you need to learn how to pull back. You
Yeah,
need to
like
learn
I
how to pull
mean,
back from
it's
like that
all
thought process of yours to just not think that, oh my god, this person's like my best friend. You have to pull back and be like, okay, this is my friend for XYZ.
okay. No,
This
I
is
wouldn't
still
say
my
that
friend.
like entirely. Like if you treat them as a best friend and they are reciprocating it, then continue treating them like a best friend. Like, you know, you don't have to like create like you don't have to. You can reduce the buffer zone type shit. You know,
Yeah.
But it's like they don't think of you that way. So are you just
so
lying
they
to
treat
yourself?
you like a best friend, but you like what?
No, it's like,
I'm
okay, they've been
like
okay. You've
what?
been friends with them. Okay, let's say you've been friends with them, and it's just like in your mind, you're just like, oh my god, I want to call this person my best friend, but like, I see that like they have other friends that they seem to be close to, but like we talk about things like they open up to me, blah blah blah, and like I really want to send them things like bestie content, but like I hesitate because I don't know whether that label is on us or not, type thing.
I
Well, I
mean
guess
that's
then it has to follow like, you know, personal markers of what you would consider your ultimate best friend. Like if they talk to you every day, if they talk to you every hour, if you call them and they always pick up, then like who the fuck cares if they have someone that they're closer to? If they're ticking all the boxes, that works for you. Why the fuck
mm-hmm.
like so what if they have someone closer? That just means that they treat someone more than you, but like, you know, you're still getting the
I
shit that
mean,
you like want.
okay, I
So it's like
guess
what the fuck?
it would feel good if they still called you their best friend as well.
Okay, then if they call you, what the fuck do you want me to say, Roski? Like, I'm not sure what the fuck.
Like,
Like, bro,
okay,
I
it's
don't.
just
I
like,
feel like it's so situational. The shit that you're
Yeah.
saying that it's like, bro, you're looking for an answer, yes or no. I can't give
but
you a
yeah,
yes or
no.
no.
Yeah.
But I
That's
saw these reels. Or so, Mac, you were gonna say something?
yeah, I don't know. I was just gonna go back on like the tier list thing that I said before, where it's just like you should keep that in mind, really. But it's also something that shouldn't be on your mind that hard enough to
Mm-hmm.
where it should still be a natural feeling with how close you are with someone, not matter like not and it wouldn't matter like with how they're in how you're in their life, and that you should only worry about how they treat you and you treat them. Doesn't matter whether they're your best friend, but to them they're just a really close friend. Like it's just like it's really just that natural feeling, but it shouldn't be that much of like um it shouldn't be that much of like a big heavy weighted question that you should just be like constantly asking whether situations can like how about this, like what if that, like it's just like it shouldn't it shouldn't be that complicated, whether
Mm,
for like for how you treat someone else and how they would treat someone else. It's
right.
just
Yeah,
like
like if you are getting hurt from the friendship, there is not a friendship. If you like see things that are not a friendship, then stop like lying to yourself. You know what friendships look
Just
like.
stop
You
being
know, like
delusional.
there's so many TV shows and reality shows and fucking movies and shit that show you how like, you know, the best friends are. Like, bro, look at fucking Spider Man and then motherfucker that guy. I forgot his
Oh,
name. That guy.
yeah, yeah.
Uh,
And then like freaking House
Ned.
and what's his name? House and
Batman and
uh,
Robin. Like, what the fuck? Like,
House
those guys,
and
I'm pretty sure didn't even like each
Wilson?
other at one point, but they were.
Yep.
Dr. House and Dr. Wilson.
Those
It's like
guys
those
have
two.
like a trauma bond, though. I don't know.
Yeah.
Uh
Those guys are.
Those guys have been
But
through
anyways,
everything together.
Yeah, but they still love each other.
wouldn't say like just if you really don't fucking know, just mirror their actions and see what it is. Like, just treat them as
Yeah.
how they treat you, and then based off of how they treat you, just be like, damn, okay, so I'm treating them like fill in the gaps of what you would have done. Like, for example, if you ask them how their day is going and they don't, then it's just like make a note of that in your head. Just be like, okay, shit, next time I just won't even ask. Or if they ask me, I'm gonna just not ask back. And then it's like, that's just how it
Let's
is.
see
You
what
just mirror
happens
their
to see how
actions,
they feel,
see
type
what
thing.
they like, kind of just understand with what they're doing.
Yeah, well, okay. At the end of the day, I think, in my opinion, like I could agree with your initial answers, where it's just like you
I
don't
feel like it's just
necessarily
very,
really
very
need to ask.
situational type of shit that you're asking.
Okay,
It's
yeah,
just
no,
like,
because like
yeah, but what
it's
if this friend is like
it's
that
a
and this friend
certain
is like this? So it's like,
it's because like okay, it's a certain situation that I'm asking about, which I'll talk about later. But like
which
also,
actually
it's
belongs
like
to myself.
no, it doesn't belong to myself because I agree with you guys where it's just like it's a feeling because I don't even remember when I started calling you guys my best friend, right? It just happened and you guys took it.
Like you, like for example, like you and I, like when we were first friends, like I wouldn't say that you were like my best friend up until like
Yeah.
I started speaking to you like every day, and then I started like
Yeah.
wondering about like, hey, I wonder how her day is going. So I'll like ask you, and then I'll be like, you know what, like I'm doing shit that I would that fills off the personal marker list. It's like, hey,
Yeah.
I'm generally
Yeah.
Genuine and
I don't know if I want to use
Genuine.
generally or genuinely interested in the day of the party.
Well,
But
were
yeah,
you genuine about it?
no, I wasn't.
Oh,
Honestly, I didn't give a
okay.
fuck.
But
I
yeah,
didn't break
like
it to you.
to end that segment off, I'm gonna read some comments from a reel that I saw, which was asking the same exact question, where it's just like one of the comments is like, "Don't measure, just let it be," which I agree with.
Live
And there's
and let
another
it
one.
be. That's a
Naturally,
pretty fair. Yeah, I
friendship.
Yep.
feel like that's a pretty fair thing to do. Kind of
You just that's what
just watch.
It's just a feeling. It's
that's what I'm
just,
saying.
it's just a moment.
Yes,
Yeah,
there's a
I
feeling,
agree with
but
you. I'm not
don't.
asking for myself. Don't scold me about it.
No, I'm
Jesus.
not.
I'm
Sure.
scolding you because you're asking.
I'm just restating what I said. That's what I'm doing.
But yeah,
Natural.
there's another one
Natural.
where it's like feelings don't lie, and I mean your most sincere gut feelings. We catch vibes, and once the other person senses those unequal subtle vibrations, we sense it, and then the feeling of doubt sets in. And we begin to question the authenticity
Whoa,
and
whoa.
and realness of this bond. Trust me, your doubt is valid. Ask, and if they are really honest with you, they tell you. And then
Good take.
let's see. I'll look for one more. I'll look for one more question that's not sad. Oh, okay.
Oh my god.
So for me, it's in the little things. You remember their birthdays, or at least have a record of their birthdays in your calendars. And even for the long distance as adults, you give them 2 minutes every day. You invest in your time and attention on them. And also, we have a very strong like-minded values that we love having, not only for catch-up meetups, but valuing each other's deep conversations about life, like savoring each other's presence with deep essence. That did not make sense, but
Well,
Yeah.
again, like those are very personal markers that could
yeah.
not apply to everybody. So it depends on what you find or like what you think a best friend is to you. If you don't like best friends that are too clingy, you don't have to like best friends that are too clingy.
Mm-hmm.
No, you could be one of those people that consider a best friend to be kind of distant.
You choose the people that you want to be close with.
You can
No
choose the
worries.
level of closeness you want to be with them too.
And it
Sometimes you can't
all
pick how close
comes
they are to you, though.
all comes naturally. Naturally.
Yeah.
Natural.
Okay, well, naturally is the answer to that one. Okay,
Well, how
now
do you know how close you are with someone naturally?
let's head on to some
It
like
happens, bro.
tea, guys.
Some tea. Oh my god.
Yeah, some
I like
tea.
restaurant green
So
tea.
And after this, we will wrap it up.
Sure.
okay.
One fighting
Um,
question.
how would you guys feel if your ex posted pics of you guys together after you guys broke up?
Who broke it off?
Let's say you did.
Okay, well,
What?
bro. Okay, so
I mean, I don't know why I even asked that. Both scenarios would be hella weird.
yeah, I feel like it's just like why? What? That's just kind of awkward. I mean, like unless like okay, if I know it's a photo like that used to be of us together, but it's like cropped, then it's like it's okay. But like I don't
Mm,
really give a fuck that much. But like the only instance where I could see it being like plausible is like I don't know if I fucking like become some crazy celebrity and they're just like posting a photo like one of those like hey I used to date
I used
XXX
to know
back
this
in
person.
whatever like
Yeah.
or like
okay.
when you see like hey I used to date Jay-Z in high school or hey I used to date Beyonce or whatever the fuck
Yeah.
you know so it's
No tea,
like
no shade,
Yeah,
but
I wouldn't really care if it's like a group photo and they're in it and I'm in it and I'm like right beside them. But it's just like
well,
if it was
let's
like
say like
just both of us, one
yeah,
picture,
yeah,
and it
yeah.
was from
yeah I don't know that's
a
pretty
year
weird man
ago
I
and
feel
we
like
were in a
that's
relationship for like 2 years, then it's just like, why?
Let's say you guys broke up
Why?
like a week or two ago, or like a month ago, let's say. And it's just like, they're just like, oh my gosh, I have
Ooh,
so many of these cute
ooh.
pictures of us that I haven't posted yet.
Then,
So let me just spam it on my story and like cover your face with like a sticker or something and
then,
then
then
what
post
to,
the
it.
fuck is that a
I think that's,
thing that's
I
so
think,
weird
It's a
I think,
thing. It's a
I think that
thing.
would just be on them. Like I wouldn't touch upon it because they just have that like stuck up problem. Like they're stuck like of like what happened and now it's nothing because you broke up,
Mm,
and or they also have not told anyone about you guys breaking up, and then they're just trying to keep their friends like updated like, oh, we're still together,
on
because
your
like
story?
why?
I
Yeah,
don't
I mean
understand.
people.
No, I still don't understand like how that would be a reason to post a picture. Like I
Exactly,
feel
but
like
like
in
I've
any
seen that
instance, like you
happen.
can just choose not to post the photo. Like that's
Exactly,
it.
And like take
exactly,
all
but
the
all
time
it
to
is,
put a sticker on top
all
of your
it
face.
is attention, dude. Like I mean, like I've seen it happen where people have posted other people on their stories and they used to be together, but
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
or like there'll be times where they're not together but they will still post because they don't want anyone else to know that they're free.
But like, okay, what if it's the case where it's just like,
What
let's say you
the
guys
fuck?
have
It's
posted.
the most dumbest reason for them to do that, but it happens.
Well, yeah, no, I know it's a thing. It's like a thing I've seen in like multiple people. Like, I'm not naming one singular person. This is multiple people, but it's just like, let's say you have like 100 posts on your like Instagram feed or something like this freaking millennial type thing. But um, let's say like you still have pictures of your ex up and after you break up you don't remove them like would that be valid? Is that okay?
Well, it depends on if they. Okay, yeah, it is a
Let's say you
depends
started
type of
they
question.
started let's say they started dating someone new but they
Yeah, I
still
was gonna
have
say that. Like,
pictures
if
of their
they're
ex.
dating
That's
somebody
weird.
new, that is pretty fucking weird. Because, like, I feel like in any
They're
instance, if
stuck
you
up.
are the new partner, you probably wouldn't want your partner's ex on their social media.
Yep.
And
Mm,
also, it's just like I understand if it's been a while or if you're like inactive on whatever social media, but dude, usually like you should probably get rid of them
yeah,
just to like
you should
not give off
update
the
that,
wrong
people can
message.
find that.
Like
Yeah,
unless it's a group photo type shit, or like
Yeah.
yeah.
something where it doesn't like scream that like what used to be or some
No,
shit.
it's like let's say it's photos of you guys like just two of you.
Then that's,
Like
I mean,
bro,
it's either
like
they don't care about
Just the
their
two of
view
you.
on social media, or they're seriously stuck up, or they just don't want else
Like
to know
that
that
would
you
be
broke
like a
up.
disservice to the current partner too, right? Don't you think?
Yeah, I see
Would
that.
like how would you guys feel? Because like I know that's a very like situational thing as
I
well, where
would
it's just like, oh, what if the current partner doesn't really care that you still have those photos up? But like, how would you guys? Would you guys personally care if like they still had those photos up? Because I know that Fern doesn't really use like social media, so it's
it
just
would
like,
it would definitely be a problem if I met them through a friend and I'm still friends with those people that I met her with. Like if for
oh, I
example I
see.
had a group of friends and one of those friends in the group got me and this friend that they knew together. We were
Uh,
together for a bunch of time and then breakup happens and they still have pictures up on their social media. If we broke up and they still have pictures and the people we both follow and both are still friends with see those photos and I get into a new relationship, that's going to be weird. Especially
yeah,
if see another person from the friend group that I met through that friend
yeah,
group and then they're like, whoa, this person I follow, why are you still on there? And I wouldn't
yeah,
have anything to do with it. That's when it would be a concern. But otherwise, if it's a completely random person that no one knows and they still have pictures on their social media and no one else, like no one follows them that I know, then it's just like I wouldn't really care as much because it's their profile and it's like I don't know. It's just like I don't. It doesn't really give anything to me or it doesn't take away anything from me because like it doesn't. It's not going to be a problem, right?
it's not an
So
ick in that
well, it's
sense.
definitely no. I'm not saying it's like a good thing to like
Okay,
keep in
okay,
mind. It's definitely like a thing that I would consider like questioning like why the hell do you have that? Like why is it still there? But I'm just saying that it wouldn't be a problem if no one knew this person. But in the
okay,
situational context of meeting them through a group of friends and then that situation I talked about, then it would be a problem because obviously people are going to be questioning it and people are going to question me and her, so it's just going to be like, ooh, cheese me's all around. So it's like that's when it would be a thing. But if it's like, yeah, if it's just a person that no one knows and it's just like, and I don't care about them anymore or even like whether we ended off bad or good, then it's just like, well, it's like whatever they want to do. It's like I don't care as much. It's definitely weird. And then when I get into a relationship, I'll tell them the story of how I'm still on there, but like I have no contact with them. And if they make it a problem where they're like, I don't want you to be on there, then I'll ask them to take it off. If they don't, what can I do? What do you want me to do?
that's yeah,
Hack
it's
into
actually
their
crazy.
account, hack
It's
into their
actually
account, take the
report
photos
all the
off.
posts.
Yeah, so if that it's all situational, but otherwise, that's my
I know
answer.
what to title this episode, but yeah. Okay. Well, are you guys ready to wrap it up?
Mhm.
All right, I
Okay,
guess
thank
so.
you guys for listening to this
Thank you for watching
episode.
us be crazy once
Oh
again.
my
This is
gosh, if
our
you made
first
it this far,
2024 episode.
Yeah,
make
welcome to
sure
the new year.
to, well, I mean, if you made it this far, fucking howdy, partner, man. Tight cowboy boots, cowgirl boots, whatever the fuck you want to call them. You ready
It's
for
okay,
next
you can undo
episode?
that, Wenji. Wenji.
What the fuck?
What is Wenji?
It's a wedgie, but I said it wrong.
Oh.
Whatever the
It's
fuck is
okay,
happening
nobody's
there.
watching. Just undo it.
Right. Adios.
All right. Please follow us on every single social media that we're on. Watch all the other
All of it.
episodes if you already watched this one. Might as well catch up if you haven't. Um, and
Background
have a
noise.
good day. You know,
Bye
support us any
bye.
way possible. Yeah.
Right.
Bye bye.
Adios.